Hi, welcome back to the stock market analysis. Today we're going to have a look at YTL Corporation, another Malaysian stock that is doing very well and in an uptrend. We're going to study the trend, support, resistance area and see what we can learn from the charts. So without further ado, let's take a look at the daily chart of YTL Corporation. Now, what is the hint that tells us that the stock is going to go up like this? If you ask me, it all begins with a bullish cross. When the 20 MA cross above the 50 MA, you see this bullish cross here? The moment that happened, stock started to move up, and whatever it does correct, so it just continues to make higher highs, higher lows. The definition of uptrend is higher highs and higher lows. Breakouts are buyable. For example, here we have a breakout. You can buy here, put a stop loss, write it higher. Another breakout is here. You can buy it here, put a stop loss below. Consolidation. Here we have a dip to the 50 MA. What I like to do is just, trend lines are the tools of professional. You connect the highs, and here is a support area. The moment it hits the 50 MA, and break above the downtrend line, you buy it and ride it higher. And here there is a dip to support area. What do I mean by support area? You see here, this is a previous high, and once it's overcome, technical analysis will tell you that previous high becomes new support. And so the stock corrected to the support area, and it's at the rising 20 MA. What you can do is just draw a downtrend line. Oops. Okay, when the stock breaks above the downtrend line, as it touches the 20 MA, you buy it, put a stop loss here. Now, should you continue to be bullish on the stock right now? Yes, it's above the rising 20 MA, rising 50 MA, railroad tracks above the rising 200 MA. Rising 20 MA tells us to be bullish short term. The stock has not dropped below the 50 MA so far, so it tells us to be medium term bullish. A 200 MA, rising 200 MA tells us to be bullish in the long term. Now, I want you to take a look at this area. This will be a very important area of support. This green area is where it's most likely to meet the 50 MA as well. Whatever the stock does, you could say it's a double top. I don't think so. Maybe not. Whatever the stock does, as long as it does not drop below this support area or the 50 MA, it will just continue to move higher. Now, we are not talking about certainty when it comes to trading or technical analysis. There's no way to be 100% certain. You have to work with probabilities, support and resistance areas. This is also a support area. Okay. Now, all these green areas, I don't simply highlight it for artistic purposes. There is a time and place where you can draw art. But whenever I draw trend lines or green areas, these are really support and resistance areas that are very useful to us, because one of you might ask, hey, is this stock going to go up and suddenly crash like that? Things has happened in Malaysian market, like stocks can drop from 280 to 150 in a period of a week. Yeah, it happens. But when you have the support areas here, I'm very certain that the stock won't drop overnight like that. It has to demolish all this support area, bounce back up, demolish the support area, bounce back up, demolish the support area here, bounce back up, and so the 200 MA support before it crashes all the way down. So even if the stock starts a new downtrend, there's ample time for you to get out before a lot of damage is being done. Now, let me just remove all the drawings so that the chart is clear. We can take the target, the most recent target, by cloning the measured move from these lows to the high here and projecting it higher. Let me just unlock it first. So what is the target of the measured move? 3.04. Okay, or 3.05, around that. Okay, just target can be sometimes a bit over, a bit short. That's okay. About 3.04. Okay, the target. So there's a bit room to run, but the best time to enter was around here. You know, you switch to the 60-minute chart. Oops, sorry. Let me just go back to auto scale. Okay. Trading. Remember, this is a 60-minute chart. Let's go back to the daily chart. When it was a support area at the 20 MA, this was a time for you to enter. It's a setup. You can buy the stock when it breaks above this downtrend line, when it goes above the 50 MA, 20 MA trend change. Put stop loss here. And currently, stock is trading at top of this area. This is a support area, right? As long as the stock does not drop below the 20 MA or this support area, most likely tomorrow it's going to go up. Okay, unless it drops back below this support area in the 20 MA, then they might decline. So it's always calculated risk when you take trades, but we're just looking at the overall trend of this YTL Corporation. So for those who are into long-term investing in the stock, well, we can let me just go to the weekly chart. Okay, stock has a very nice run up, and it may, I think, form kind of like a weekly flag or something. Okay, where you know, it's important for you to look at weekly charts as well, because they always tells you why you want to do multiple time frame analysis, because a lot of people are trained to look at daily charts. They are not trained to look at 60-minute charts. They are not trained to look at weekly charts. So if you learn a lot about multiple time frame analysis, you look at daily chart, weekly chart, you look at 60-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and monthly chart. What are you going to be? You're going to be an all-rounder, and you're going to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of most people when it comes to trading. So we have this weekly chart. It formed what do you call it, flag pattern, and because of that pattern, that's why the stock broke up so mightily. You can take the what do you call it, the move, project it upwards, okay, from this breakout, and you get a target of 2.6, which has already been met. Okay, so this bullish flag target, bullish flag happening at rising really 20 MA, extremely powerful combination. So maybe you just want to screenshot this, okay, and put it next to your trading desk, and next time you see the stocks in Malaysian market doing like this, you know, at rising 20 MA, like a flag, you know, just buy when it breaks above the downtrend line. Of course, you have to do your own fundamental analysis, which not much time to do it. And remember, this is the flag, right? Remember, I told you how if you look at multiple time frame analysis, you see many things. This was a bullish flag in the weekly chart, but in the monthly chart, there was a bottoming tail. So when a bottoming tail appears, it tells us that the stock, although it sell off, right, it closed back near the highs, okay, and it's saying us it rejects going to lower. So some traders, they will just buy when the stock trade above the bottoming tail, put a stop loss here and just ride it higher, and you can see the risk, right, it's just very small, the reward is very high. And these are the kind of stocks, right, very good traders, they just enter once and just hold it for months. You know, it only happens if you look at monthly charts. Okay, now I just want to show you investors what you should expect in this stock. This is a former high. How I know it's a former high? Here, they traded last time former high before it went all the way down. Okay, this area will be about 2 is where long-term investors should look. Okay, as long as the stock is above $2, you're safe. Okay. This is spot area. That is for extremely long-term investors. So for shorter-term traders and investors, I already showed you the support area. Maybe you rewind it to have a look at it. So I hope that this analysis has been helpful to you. If it's helpful, you know what to do. Please like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my channel for more analysis like this in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.